My name's Tyler Steinhoff. I'm one of the life, annuity, and long-term care specialists over here at Insurance Advisors Direct, a full-service FMO operating out of Novi, Michigan. With me, I have Lizzie and Mark from Liberty Bankers here to talk about the final expense program offered through them as a carrier. Mark may have to leave halfway through the presentation. They're just duplicate meetings, but Lizzie down there is going to take over, and we're going to leave questions till the end. If you have any questions, please just jot them down. Wait till the presentation is finished, and we'll address at the end of it. So with that, Lizzie, Mark, I'll hand it off to you, and you guys go ahead.
Thank you, guys, and appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to learn about our final expense program. I believe what Lizzie's going to show you and tell you, you'll see the benefits of cross-selling from if you're in the Medicare supplement or senior market and you're not selling final expense, there'll be some advantages to retain your client and make some extra money too while you're at it. So we're proud to have Lizzie. She's manager of our agent support team. They do a good job of helping you with your service needs. And with that, I'll turn it over to her.
Thank you, Mark. So as Mark mentioned, I'm Lizzie Carmack. I'm the supervisor over in the agent support department. I've been with Liberty Bankers almost 9.5 years now, came fresh out of college, and been working under Mark ever since. So let me start sharing my screen with y'all, and just want to verify that y'all can see that PowerPoint.
Yep, sure can.
So this little picture, what it is this is the Dallas home office. We are located conveniently off of 635, which is pretty much, I know it doesn't really mean anything to y'all, but it's pretty much right in between Dallas Love Field Airport and DFW International Airport. It's about a 10-15 minute drive to either airport. So if y'all do ever find yourself in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, feel free to reach out to Mark or myself. If y'all want to come by the Dallas office, we'll be happy to give y'all a tour. All right. So according to a recent survey by AARP, only 34% of the over 50 population has done some pre-planning of their final arrangements. 23% have prepaid a portion or all of the funeral or burial expenses for themselves or someone else. That leaves millions of seniors without a plan. 10,500 baby boomers are turning 65 each day, and the statistic will last another 10 years. What does the real final expense cost include? Final expense costs include the funeral costs, unpaid medical expenses, family travel, legal fees, debts, and loss of income. Does your client have a plan to cover these expenses? Well, we have a solution. So Liberty Bankers, a little bit about us, is we were founded in 1958 and domiciled in Oklahoma. We have over $3.5 billion in assets and over $400 million in capital and surplus. We are a rated A- excellent by AM Best, and we offer the life, fixed annuities, Medicare supplement, and supplemental health insurance. We make it easy to do business. So we have, I know since I've started back in 2015, we've always had the option for agents to do a telephone application to submit their policy or application with their client. It's about 25-minute on average phone call between you, the client, and the telephone interviewer. But recently, back in probably right when COVID hit, we rolled out our e-app process. So this allows agents to submit the application either through the phone app or now through the e-app that's available from the agent portal. Both of these do offer the instant underwriting decision during the application process. So we'll actually give you and your client the instant underwriting decision before we even obtain the client's policy information, banking information, or any kind of beneficiary information. So in case it's something that maybe your client doesn't really want to move forward with, no harm, no foul. You've spent maybe 8 minutes with your client, and you're not going to have to spend any more time if it's something they choose not to go with. But our rates are pretty competitive, and so most clients do move forward with us. We do offer true Social Security billing, and we do offer this app. It's called PreCheck that you can download onto your smartphone or tablet, and it has 3 different options on the app that you can use. The first one being the rate calculator or a rate check. So if you're ever meeting with your client out and about, you can run a quick quote for them. We offer a tool that allows you to look up any kind of medications your client may be taking. And then the last and certainly not least is the underwriting check. And what this is it provides, so you'll input your client's information. We have the offer for you to scan their driver's license, and they'll do a little selfie to verify that you are in fact with your client. They'll sign on using their finger on the screen just to authorize, their RX history report can be pulled. And then what it does is this will automatically run the client's prescription history report for you. It does not run MIB. It does not take into consideration how the client may answer the health questions on our app. But what this does is it will, like I said, run the prescription history report for the client, and it'll give you as an agent a predetermined underwriting decision. Because, most of the time, whenever you're submitting business, you know how the client's going to answer the health questions. And the biggest thing that I see with agents whenever submitting business is there's always going to be, or sometimes there's going to be a prescription history that maybe the client forgot that they took a year ago, or maybe stopped taking 6 months ago. Because of the 2 to 3 year look back period on our prescriptions, that prescription is going to pull up, and sometimes that prescription is going to be the deciding factor between does this client get preferred or standard or even modified rating. So the UW check will go ahead and get that knocked out of the way first. And then depending on if it's something you and your client like, then of course this will go ahead and pre-start an e-app. So you'll just log into your agent portal, see your client's name, select it, and you're already kind of pre-started on the e-app itself. So we do offer the agent portal that makes it pretty easy to manage your business. We do pay commissions daily as funds are available. We do offer agent bonuses for quality business and unique convention incentive program trips. Final expense program, we feature 3 products. We have the Simple Preferred, Simple Standard, and a Modified Whole Life. We do offer the child rider, grandchild rider, accidental death, and the accidental death benefit rider, which is free of no cost for the preferred and standard products, and the accidental death and dismemberment. The preferred and standard, it's a guaranteed whole life plan, day one coverage. Issue ages are 18 to 80. Face amount value range is $3,000 to $40,000. The preferred is issued at a standard to table 6 rating, and standard is table 10. All riders are available for the preferred and standard products, and there is a 20% discount on the first year premium if your client chooses to pay their premiums annually. The modified whole life product is for those who need a final expense plan. They may deal with some difficult health issues, but they do have a positive outlook on life. Issue ages for the modified whole life plan is 40 to 80. Face amounts range from $1,000 to $20,000, with the max being $20,000. Male, female, non-nicotine, nicotine rates, and it's issued to table 22. A little bit about the modified whole life is I do want to clarify it's not a guaranteed issued product. Some newer agents I know call in asking if we have a guaranteed issued product. We don't, but this is kind of quote unquote graded. It's the term that agents tend to use the most. So if death occurs in the first 3 years with a client, then it is a return of premium plus 10%. If the client makes it to the 4th year, it's 100% of the face amount value. If the client makes it to the 5th year, it's 105% of the face amount value, no premium increase. And then if your client makes it to the 6th year and thereafter, it's 110% of the face amount value. Again, there's no premium increase. And I know the modified whole life is going to be the most expensive premium, but a lot of agents don't realize that we do offer that little kick up in the death benefit for years 5 and 6 with no premium increase at all to the client. So this is just an example of our rates that we offer. The top portion is going to be for a female non-nicotine at age 65. This shows the preferred, standard, and modified whole life rates for female 65 non-nicotine. And then the bottom image is, of course, a male non-nicotine age 65. Those are the preferred, standard, and modified whole life rates for that client. The accelerated death benefit rider, it is automatically included for free with the preferred and standard products at no cost to the client. And what this rider provides is provisions to help offset the expense of terminal illness. And this is if it's diagnosed as terminally ill, defined as having a life expectancy of less than 24 months. The insured may be entitled to receive the terminal illness benefit. This also covers a chronic illness, which is certified by a physician. And if your client is diagnosed as having a chronic illness, then you may be entitled to receive the chronic illness benefit. Upon a qualifying event, up to 80% of the death benefit may be paid. If this feature is never used, then the full death benefit will pass unreduced to the beneficiaries. The accelerated benefits are intended to qualify for favorable tax treatment under the current federal law, and payments are made directly to the insured. So we do offer the child term rider. 1 unit of the child rider is equivalent to $5,000 in coverage up to age 25 or marriage, whichever comes first. One thing I do want to point out is 1 unit is not equivalent to 1 child. So you can have 2 children under 1 unit, that's $5,000 worth of coverage. You can have 4 units covering 1 child, and that's $20,000 of coverage. We do have a maximum of 4 units, so $20,000 of coverage. The cost per unit is $37.73 yearly. Monthly bank draft is $3.49. Again, this is per unit, not per child. We don't charge per child for the child rider. The rider is convertible to a permanent plan at any time, up to 5 times at age 25 or marriage. The child must be insurable at time of application. Any child born after rider is in force is automatically insured at 15 days old. This includes any child, stepchild, or legally adopted child. And then the issue ages for that rider is 15 days old till age 17. The grandchild rider, this one does work a little bit differently. We do charge per grandchild added to the policy. It's not like the child rider where we charge per premium or per unit. The grandchild rider is charged per child. It offers $7,500 in coverage, level term to age 25. The premium per grandchild is $13.40 annually, or it's $1.20 monthly. This rider is convertible to 2 times at death of insured of the grandparent and up to 5 times at age 25 or marriage. Any grandchild, great-grandchild of the insured can be added. This includes step, legally adopted. They're both able to apply as a rider for the policy. Issue ages are the same as a child rider, and no grandchild can apply until at least 15 days old. The accidental death and dismemberment is an optional rider for the preferred and standard plans. It provides an additional death benefit if your death is a result from an accident. In addition, a benefit is provided if you should lose the use of arms, legs, or eyes as a result of an accident. This optional rider features some of the lowest rates in the industry as follows. So basically based on the age of the client and the face amount, of course, depends on how much is added to the overall premium for the policy. So going over to the incentives that we offer, this list is some of the previous incentive trips that our company has invited qualifying agents on, dating back to, this list at least dates back to 2010. I will say I was able to go to the 2021 convention trip in Mexico. It was a lot of fun getting to meet all these agents, putting names to faces with people you may speak to on a daily, weekly, semi-weekly basis. So this year they will be going back to a resort in Mexico. Next year the trip is over going to Prague. One thing that we do also offer is a bonus program for all of our agents who are a gold status persistency agent or higher, gold or platinum. So an agent to qualify, of course, they have to have at least a gold status persistency or higher. All agents freshly contracted, they do start off at a silver status. It can take about 4 to 6 months to see any movement on your persistency. Little tidbit for persistency, it's the quality of your business, not the quantity of your business. So to qualify for the bonus program, an agent must have 8 net issued policies in 1 month's time in order to qualify. So you can submit 12 policies. Let's say only 6 of those clients pay the first premium in that month. You're going to be two policies shy. You submit 10 policies, 9 of your clients qualify, you get 25 times 9, I think that's $225. I'm not good at math right off the top of my head. But you just have to have that at least a minimum of 8 net issued policies a month. For each net issued policy, it's a $25 credit. So if you just need the bare minimum of 8 policies a month, 8 net issued policies a month, you're looking at an additional $200 check. It's one of those things where we used to only issue out paper checks for these. Now we do offer direct deposit, so you can get the money a little bit quicker. Or of course, if you would like that paper check, we can also issue out a check to you. Gold status does have other benefits. You can earn up to a 75% increase or 75% on your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th year renewal commissions, kind of like a commission bonus. And if you do reach that platinum status, you can earn up to 100% or double your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th year renewal commissions. So touching on that PreCheck app that I mentioned, where you can run a rate, look up a medication, or do the UW check or the predetermined underwriting decision. These are just instructions on how to download the app. It's really easy. Go to whatever app store, Google Play Store you have on your phone or device, search LBL PreCheck, and you'll download it. One thing I do want to point out is when you download the app, whether it's on your phone, tablet, iPad, whatever the case may be, please be sure your notifications are turned on and you do allow access to your camera and camera roll. This is important because whenever you as an agent send off the client's information, it comes across as a push notification to come back with that underwriting decision. So if you don't have the notifications turned on or access to the camera roll, you're not going to get notified of that predetermined underwriting decision. Excuse me. And that is it. And I do certainly thank y'all for taking time out of your day and listening to care about Liberty Bankers.
Yeah, thanks, Lizzie. Thanks, Mark, for taking time out, as well as all of you guys who attended and tuned in. We will take some questions if there are any. It's a pretty straightforward plan, but go ahead and shoot it in the chat box. If you have any, we'll give it a minute, see if anyone has a question or two. Doesn't look like it so far. Seems like you've explained everything pretty well, Lizzie.
Thank you. Pretty
All right.
straightforward.
Yeah, it is. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in today. Again, this will be recorded on our YouTube page, and say about a week for you guys to reference. If you do go about your day and you think of an idea or a question or something, feel free to give me a call at the office or shoot me an email. I'll be happy to answer. If I can't answer the question, it's something out of my wheelhouse, I'll reach out to Mark and Lizzie, and we'll get you what you need. And then for any marketing material as well, I'll be reaching out to all of you to see if you would need any sort of marketing material to push this with your book of business or new prospects. And with that, everyone enjoyed the weather today. If you're in Michigan, looks like it's beautiful out. And then thanks, Lizzie and Mark, again for hopping on.
Of course. Have a good
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Thanks.
day.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, sir.